Number 1. The table lists some properties of 4 different samples of matter. Which 2 samples could be a foam cup and vegetable oil? Sample, relative density, attracted to a magnet, conducts electricity, state of matter at room temperature. 1. Less than water, no, no, solid. 2. More than water, no, no, liquid. 3. More than water, yes, yes, solid. Which 2 samples could be a foam cup and vegetable oil? A. Sample 1 and 2. B. Sample 2 and 4. C. Sample 1 and 4. D. Samples 2 and 3. Number 2. The picture shows electrical wires, plastic and copper wire. Many electrical wires are wrapped with a plastic coating because plastic is A. Soluble in water, B. A good conductor, C. A good insulator, D. Softer than wire. Number 3. A cook uses the ingredients listed below to prepare a meal. Which table shows the physical properties of these ingredients when placed in hot water? Your ingredients are pepper, cooking oil, celery, salt, and honey. And which table shows the physical properties of these ingredients when placed in hot water? A. Your ingredient and then the physical property. Pepper, solid that floats. Cooking oil, liquid that floats. Celery, solid that does not dissolve. Salt, solid that dissolves. Honey, liquid that dissolves. B. Ingredient, physical property. Pepper, solid that floats. Cooking oil, liquid that dissolves. Celery, solid that does not dissolve. Salt, solid that sinks. Honey, liquid that dissolves. C. Ingredient, physical property. Pepper, solid that floats. Cooking oil, liquid that sinks. Celery, solid that becomes a liquid and floats. Salt, solid that dissolves. Honey, solid that becomes liquid. D. Ingredient, physical property. Pepper, solid that dissolves. Cooking oil, liquid that floats. Celery, solid that becomes a liquid. Salt, solid that sinks. Honey, solid that becomes a liquid. 4. A 5th grade science class conducted an experiment on density. They measured out 4 clear liquids and then added a drop of food coloring to each liquid. They poured each liquid into a large beaker and let the solid settle. The class observed that the liquids had separated into layers as shown in the diagram. You have liquid 1, liquid 2, liquid 3, liquid 4. Which of these procedures would help the students identify the layer of water? Which of these procedures would help the student identify the layer of water? A. Add cooking oil to the beaker, let the mixture settle, and then identify the layer on top of the cooking oil as water. B. Place the mixture on a hot plate to boil. Identify the liquid that boils last as water. C. Drop a marble into the beaker, let it settle, and identify the top layer as water. D. Add water to the beaker, let the mixture settle, then identify the layer that increases in volume as water. Number 5. A student was asked to compare the mass of 4 shells. The student used a balance to compare the mass of 2 shells at a time. Which list shows the mass of the shells in order from least to greatest? Which list shows the mass of the shells in order from least to greatest? A. Scallop, sand dollar, cone, conch. B. Scallop, conch, sand dollar, cone. C. Conch, cone, scallop, sand dollar. D. Conch, sand dollar, cone, scallop. Here you have conch, sand dollar, cone, scallop, sand dollar, scallop, cone, conch.